When I chose Charles Graham as my instructional design guru, it was because he was one of the first names associated with the search terms instructional design and blended learning. As our course has progressed, he and his work have become more central to my own understanding of instructional design theory and implementation. I've cited his research in coursework for our class and for another class I'm taking. His work is very accessible to novice learners like me of instructional design and educational technology, and provides a great foundation for understanding those concepts. Working through Brigham Young University, Graham's contributions to teacher training and technology-mediated teaching are substantial. Many of you may have encountered his work in the Handbook of Blended Learning, Global Perspectives, Local Designs, or his work with Picciano and Juban in Blended Learning, Research Perspectives, Volume 2. Those books are very influential in the blended learning field. Currently, the Department Chair of Instructional Psychology and Technology at BYU, Graham has been a fixture at the university since 2002, when he was hired as an assistant professor. Over the next 13 years, he's moved from assistant professor to associate professor to professor to associate dean to the department chair, which he currently holds. Interestingly, his personal academic background starts in electrical and computer engineering. Earning his Bachelor of Science degree at BYU, he worked on adaptive scan algorithms for a self-scanning tactile sensor. He started to transition into education while earning his master's degree in electrical and computer engineering. His thesis centered on enhancing learning environments using Java. Before he was hired as an assistant professor at BYU, he earned his doctorate degree in instructional systems technology. His dissertation focuses on understanding and facilitating computer-mediated teamwork in online learning teams. His experience in computer engineering and instructional systems technology give him a strong depth in technological foundations and how they can be used in the learning environment. His work in instructional design and instructional psychology focus on teacher development in blended learning environments. His research that I've read focuses on theory and best practices for designing and evaluation of blended and online learning environments. He's certainly prolific in those fields as a researcher as well. He has authored more than 50 articles in more than 24 journals and has co-authored some cornerstone books on blended learning in a variety of contexts. Both of those I mentioned previously. One excellent piece of work he's done was in an article published in 2007 with Clint Rogers and Clifford Mills. They explored cultural competence and instructional design in the context of a global economy with diverse, cross-cultural learner needs. They found that instructional designers encounter a wide variety of teaching and learning expectations, especially when working cross-culturally. They found that perceptions about teaching and learning are influenced deeply by culture. They also found that a deeper understanding of cultural expectations concerning the teacher-student relationship and roles, the issue of saving face, varying need for face-to-face interaction, ideal classroom environments and types of activities engaged in, metacognitive strategies learned, writing style, assessment types, and categorization of the structuring of knowledge would help instructional designers make wiser decisions as they create online courses cross-culturally. We can expect a lot more great work from Graham as he's still practicing blended learning and instructional design study and implementation through his work at BYU. Currently, he teaches courses in instructional design, blended learning, and instructional technology in education. Thanks for listening to my presentation on Charles Graham. You can find him on LinkedIn.